Good morning, everyone. On behalf of KLE College of Pharmacy, Vidyanagar, Hubli, I extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, eminent people, and delegates who have joined us today virtually for this Atal FDP on translating pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare system. Let us begin with invoking the Almighty's blessings for the success of this workshop. I call upon Manas and team to recite the invocation song.
मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं, ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है। आती है आंधियाँ तो कर उनका खैर मकदम, आती है आंधियाँ तो कर उनका खैर मकदम, तूफान से ही तो लड़ने खुदा ने तुझे गढ़ा है। ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है। अग्नि में तप के सोना है और भी निखरता, अग्नि में तप के सोना है और भी निखरता, दुर्गम को पार करके हिमालय कोई चढ़ा है। लाएगी रंग मेहनत आखिर तुम्हारी एक दिन, लाएगी रंग मेहनत आखिर तुम्हारी एक दिन, होगा विशाल तरुवल वो बीज जो पड़ा है। ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है। थैंक यू।
Thank you. I now call upon Dr. Manjunath sir to welcome the audience.
Good morning to one and all. Great moment for me to welcome you all to today's inauguration function of this FDP program. A graceful and warm morning greeting to our beloved guests, worthy resource persons, and most beloved delegates. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you all to the Atal FDP organized by KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubballi. Myself, Dr. KP Manjunath, Head of the Department of Pharmacognosy, take this opportunity to welcome guest of honor for today's inaugural function, Professor Dr. Sunil Jalalpure, Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belagavi. I welcome you, sir. And also, it gives me a sense of pride to welcome the chief guest for today's inaugural function, Dr. Banappa S. Ungar, Scientist ICMR, National Institute of Traditional Medicine, Belagavi. I welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome President of today's inaugural function.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. H.M. Vishwanath Swami, sir, Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubballi, to this function, sir. I welcome all resource persons who have joined virtually to this Atal FDP. And also I take this opportunity to welcome our coordinator of this program, Dr. H.N. Solapur, and co-coordinator of this program, Dr. F.S. Dasankop, and organizing committee members, Professor R.V. Kaldi, Dr. K.S. Ekki Madam, and HOD, Dr. S.S. Unali, and Dr. P.C. Gada to this function. I welcome all the beloved delegates and my colleagues who have registered through Atal platform to be part of Atal FDP. Once again, I welcome you all. I hope all the eminent speakers will share their knowledge for 5 days. I hope this makes more senseful and helpful for you. Once again, I welcome you all to this Atal FDP program. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. I call upon Dr. H.N. Solapur, coordinator for today's FDP, to brief us about it.
Thank you, madam. Good morning to one and all. Honorable guest of honor, Professor Dr. Sunil Jalalpure, sir, Principal KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi. Chief guest of inaugural program, Dr. Bannapaya Sunger, sir, Scientist T and Deputy Director ICMR, National Institute of Traditional Medicine, Belgavi. Convener of this FDP, Professor Dr. H.M. Vishwanath Swami, sir, Principal KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli. Head of Department, Pharmacognosy, Professor K.P. Manjunath, sir. Coordinator of this workshop, Professor Dr. F.S. Dasankopa. Invited dignitaries of this inaugural function, dear delegates, senior faculty members, and my dear friends. It's indeed a fortunate moment to interact with all the intellectuals in the profession of pharmacy. As we are all aware that AICT Training and Learning Academy is conducting online FDP on various thrust areas and emerging areas. AICT Training and Learning Academy has a vision to empower faculty to achieve goals of higher education such as access, equity, and quality. Objectives of the academy are to set up an academy which will plan and help in imparting quality technical education in the country, to support technical institutions in fostering research, innovation, and entrepreneurship through training, to stress upon empowering technical teachers and technicians using information and communication technology, to utilize SWAYAM platform and other resources for the delivery of trainings, to provide a variety of opportunities for training and exchange of experiences such as workshops, orientations, learning communities, peer mentoring, and other faculty development programs, to support policymakers for incorporating training as per requirements. Atal Academy is included in World Book of Records for conducting 1000 FDP for the year 2021, wherein 1 lakh faculty were trained, and this year 2021-22, 1493 FDPs are planned, and till date around 1200 FDPs are completed and 95,000 faculties are trained across the country. I feel immensely proud to be part of this Atal sponsored FDP, wherein around 150 registered delegates will be trained for the next 5 days in the domain of natural products. This FDP is organized by KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli, a constituent unit of KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research, Belgavi. As we all know, pharmacognosy plays a pivotal role in the stream of pharmacy and healthcare systems since inception, and crude drugs have been used in healthcare systems and traditional system of medicine since time immemorial, and is also endorsed by WHO. Traditional system of medicine, specifically Ayush, is a numero choice of various communities across the globe. It is an holistic healthcare system, which is an amalgamation of use of crude drugs and regular diet along with exercise. Plant products are of paramount significance in TSM, that is traditional system of medicine, for the treatment of old and newborn diseases and disorders. They are also popular as cosmeceuticals and nutraceuticals among researchers, entrepreneurs, and end users. Plant-based products are the nucleus for the birth of lead compounds and molecules. WHO survey reveals that around 80% of the world's population depends on plant-based products in one or the other forms. Knowledge and discussion about these products is enormous and endless. Hence, these facts have encouraged us to take up this topic, translating pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare systems to further enlighten the faculty members and research scholars and to augment their resources. Objectives of this FDP are: this 5-day faculty FDP provides a platform for faculty members and researchers to re-equip themselves with necessary knowledge and skill in the domain of pharmacognosy and traditional system of medicine. The program also focuses on exploring various opportunities and challenges of the said context. The FDP aims to apprise the participants in drug discovery from herbs, approaches, innovations, and applications, the nutritional and medicinal value of culinary herbs and fruits, traditional system of medicine, traditional knowledge on indigenous fruits and herbs in food application and home remedies, regulatory perspectives of herbal drugs, and clinical pharmacognosy perspectives. The eminent speakers for this FDP are Dr. K.S. Ladda sir, Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Technology, ICT Mumbai; Dr. Salma Khanam Madam, Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy, Alamein College of Pharmacy, Bangalore; Dr. Harsha Karekwal Madam, Director, Amity University, Institute of Phytochemistry and Phytomedicine, Amity University, Noida; Dr. K. Suresh Babu sir, Senior Principal Scientist, Center of Natural Products and Traditional Knowledge, CSIR, IICT, Hyderabad; Dr. Munish Garg, Professor and Dean, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak, Haryana; Shri M.S. Arun, Director, Celeste Pharma Labs Private Limited and Pune Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, Bangalore; Dr. K. Vijay Bhaskar sir, Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Manipal; Dr. Banapaya Sungair sir, Scientist E and Deputy Director, ICMR, National Institute of Traditional Medicine, Belgavi; Dr. Mirza Arbeg, Professor, Department of Clinical Pharmacy and Pharmacotherapeutics, Dubai College of Pharmacy, Dubai; Dr. Saeed Ahmed, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy and Phytochemistry, Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi; Dr. Rajendra Bhojanala, Senior Scientist, Analytical R&D, Himalaya Wellness Company, Bangalore; Dr. D. Nagsaumya Venkatesh, Associate Professor, JSS College of Pharmacy, Ooty; Dr. Ravi Shankar, Senior Medical Advisor, Nutrinom Wellness Private Limited, Bangalore; Shri Vadiraj Bharadwaj, Formulation Consultant, Injex Labs Private Limited, Bangalore. I express my heartfelt gratitude to all the speakers who have accepted our invitation to share their expertise and train the delegates through this platform. The organization of this program has indeed taken a lot of efforts from both the organizers and the eminent speakers. Since assignment of this Atal FDP. In a nutshell, it was a great learning experience to me and my team to organize this FDP. I immensely thank Atal Academia for sponsoring this event. I am confident that in the presence of these eminent speakers from academia and industry, this FDP will meet its required goals. This FDP is scheduled from 23rd November to 27th November on Zoom platform, and everyday links will be communicated through WhatsApp group and email. Daily 3 sessions will be conducted for a duration of 1.5 hours, followed by discussion. The timings for this session are 9:30 to 11 a.m. Second session will be 11:30 to 1 p.m. and third session will be 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. followed by feedback and discussion. So with this, I wish all the delegates a knowledgeful experience in this workshop. Thank you. Thank you, Anand. I welcome Deputy Registrar Dr. M.S. Ganachari sir for this FDP program. I also welcome guest of honor Dr. Sunil Jalalpuri sir, Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli. I also welcome Dr. M.B. Patil sir, Vice Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi. I welcome the chief guest, Dr. B.S. Ungair sir for this program, and other eminent speakers, Professor K.S. Ladda sir, Dr. Vijay Bhaskar sir, Harsha Karekwal madam to this program. Thank you.
Thank you. I now request Shri R.V. Kardi sir to introduce our chief guest and guest of honor to us.
Good morning, everybody. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce 2 eminent personalities, Dr. Sunil S. Jalalpuri sir, guest of honor, and Banappa Ungair, chief guest of today's inaugural function of AICT sponsored Atal FDP, organized by Department of Pharmacy, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belagavi. Professor Sunil S. Jalalpuri, presently working as a professor and principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belagavi. He is Joint Secretary of esteemed KLE Society, Belagavi. He worked as Controller of Examination, Kahir, Belagavi, and brought many changes in the, including digitalization of our exam systems. He was the main instrumental person in guiding the Basic Science Research Center, Belagavi. He completed his B.Pharm from Karnataka University, Dharwad, and obtained his M.Pharm and PhD degrees from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru. He has undergone research training at Rhodes University, Grahamstown, South Africa, on analytical instruments used in the standardization and quality assurance of pharmaceuticals. Dr. Sunil S. Jalalpuri is the recipient of the awards for research publications for the year 2019-20 by the Vision Group on Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, for publishing quality research publications in reputed national and international journals in the stream of pharmacy. He is granted cash incentives by KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research, Belagavi, towards active contribution in research and publications for publishing a textbook entitled Herbal Drug Technology in the year 2019-20 and for getting financial grant from DBT, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, in the year 2019-20. He has many awards to his credit. To name few, IJPR Al-Amin College of Pharmacy Award for Best Paper in Pharmacognosy published in Indian Journal of Pharmaceutical Education and Research by APTI in 2019. The Pharmacy Teacher of the Year Award 2017. Best Research Publication Award for the year 2017 by for paper published in a Research Journal of Pharmacy and Technology. Dr. P.D. Sethi Memorial National Award 2017. Certificate of Appreciation by Ankram Enterprises Private Limited. He has received Indian Society of Pharmacognosy Eminence Awards 2018. He has received STARS Award 2017 for teachers for excellence in academic research by American Association of Government College of Pharmacy, Bengaluru alumni, New York, USA, in recognition of his merit in academic research and motivating young pharmacy students. He has also received Best Young Scientist Award for the year 2011-12 from KLE University, Belagavi. National Level Young Pharmacy Teacher Award for the year 2012 by APTI. Best Teacher Award 2011 from KLE University. He also received travel grants from AICTE under Young Scientist category to present research papers in World Congress on Medicinal and Aromatic Plants at Cape Town, South Africa. He has received financial support from various funding agencies like UGC, AICTE, DST, and ICMR for research projects and for organizing conferences, workshops. He is member of several pharmacy professional societies and has chaired several scientific sessions at national and international conferences. He has worked as organizing secretary for several national and international conventions. He has been invited to visit Australia, Thailand, Malaysia, and South Africa to attend and present research papers at conferences. His areas of research interests include isolation, characterization of active principles from medicinal plants and their pharmacological screening for various biological activities. He is recently involved in nanoparticle drug delivery system of herbal activities and green nanotechnology. Professor Jalalpuri has completed 3 research projects funded by UGC, ICMR, and AICTE, and presently working on 2 research projects funded by AICTE and DBT. Professor Jalalpuri sir has published more than 121 scientific papers and presented 80 papers in national and international journals and national and international conferences. He has 3 IPR to his credit. He has guided 47 M.Pharm and 15 PhD students and 1 postdoc fellow. Professor Jalalpuri authored textbook of pharmaceutical biotechnology, elsewhere publications, and chemistry of natural products for undergraduate and postgraduate students in pharmaceutical sciences by Miral Publications. Also authored a book chapter on herbosomes, which is published in book Nanobiomedicine, Volume 6, Drug Nano Carriers. Recently, sir has authored a textbook of herbal drug technology published by Vallabh Prakashan. With this brief introduction, I welcome Dr. Sunil S. Jalalpuri, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So another personality, that is Dr. Banappa S. Ungair, Scientist E, Deputy Director, ICMR, National Institute of Traditional Medicine. He has completed his MPharm and in a pharmacology, PhD in pharmacology. Research interest is a pharmacology of traditional medicine, research on safety and efficacy of traditional medicine, pharmacometabolomics, alternatives to animal experiments. Has guided research projects. That is postdoctoral 1, MD Ayurveda 14, that is in Agadha Tantra, Rasa Shastra and Baisachi Kalpana. MPharm pharmacology, that's 18, and MTech bioinformatics 2, and MPH 5, short-term research training trainees 4. He has completed that's around 7 projects under these funding agencies like CCRAS, ICMR, DHR, ICMR, RGHS Bengaluru, Himalaya Drug Company, Bengaluru. He has, to his credit, 1 patent and 22 publications in the national and international journals. He has attended and be the resource person for the various programs. And he is the member of professional societies. To name few, life member, South Asian College of Clinical Pharmacology, affiliate to American College of Clinical Pharmacology, founder member, Translational Biomedical Research Society, India, member of Society for Ethnopharmacology, life member Society of Biological Chemists, and a CPCSEA nominee, scientist from outside the institute, member, that's IAEC, and he is a member board of studies for interdisciplinary studies and research, Faculty of Sciences of Kahir, deemed to be University, Belagavi, Karnataka. So in this brief introduction, I welcome Dr. Banappa Ungair, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I call upon all the dignitaries to light the lamp of knowledge and do away with the darkness of ignorance.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you, everyone. It's matter of pride to request our guest of honor, Dr. Sunil Jalalpure, sir, to address the audience.
Chief guest of this today's program, Dr. Banappa Ungair, Scientist E, ICMR National Institute of Traditional Medicine, Belagavi. Professor H.M. Vishwanath Swami, Principal, College of Pharmacy, Hubli. Senior Professor R.V. Kardi, Department of Pharmacognosy. Heads of the Department, Pharmacognosy, K.P. Manjunath. Dr. H.N. Sholapur, Coordinator of this FDP, and Professor F.S. Dasan, Co-Coordinator of this Atal FDP. Good morning to one and all, and also I welcome all the delegates who all are attending virtually this 5 days AICT sponsored Atal Faculty Development Training Program. So indeed, it is a great honor and a great opportunity to address all the budding faculty members on the theme translating pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare system. So yesterday, same kind of FDP was being inaugurated here in Belgaum, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgaum. It was also sponsored by All India Council for Technical Education. So great initiative by AICTE. AICTE is recognizing colleges accordingly. This FDP is being allotted depending upon the credibility of the institutes and the credibility of the manpower and infrastructure which is available in the institute. So I congratulate KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubballi, for being recognized by All India Council for Technical Education to conduct this 5 days faculty development program. I was going through this entire schedule. They have made a good effort in recognizing good speakers as per the theme which has been identified from both the academia as well as industry. So on this particular occasion, I would like to, inform all the faculty members who all have attended virtually in this FDP. I think good number of faculty members have registered. I think probably after this inaugural program, another, few may be attending this 5 days faculty development program. So just to summarize, just to brief all the faculty members attending this FDP, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgaum, Hubli and Bengaluru. These three are affiliated to KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research. And we have another 2 colleges in KLE Society. They are affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. So yesterday, when I was inaugurating this kind of FDP, so there I told all the faculty development, faculties. So we have good number of equipments, facilities, and very senior faculty members in all the pharmacy colleges of Kahir, as well as colleges affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. So research cannot be done in isolation. Research has to be done in teams, in groups. So better you join hands with us, and it is a kind of win-win situation. So facilities which are available at your setup can be utilized by our faculty members and students, and vice versa. So it is a team work to contribute something to the scientific domain. So we have to work in team, and especially this particular AICT sponsored Atal, on this theme, the herbal drugs are being used and how best these medicines can be translated into the healthcare system. So this is need of the hour, because even WHO also tells around 80% of the the world population, they rely upon these herbal drugs. But what is our contribution? What is our through our research, how many drugs we have provided in the global market? So this is a time to introspect, because if you see some of the very prominent phytoconstituents, maybe it is quinine, reserpine, or papaverine, ephedrine, hydrochloride, or for the matter atropine. So these all have been identified almost 150 years back, 100 years back, you can say. But then there were no much hyphenated instruments, nothing. But now we have everything. So how many drugs we have given for the global healthcare community? So apart from having these all instruments, equipments, so here we need to introspect. We need to sit and we need to understand ourselves where we are heading. So when there were no facility at that time, this kind of research was done in this particular area. So it is need of the hour to think ourselves and put our roll our we have to sit and we have to think, we have to rethink and develop the good protocols, and we should try to work in such a area wherein definitely we should come out with a prominent research outcome which leads to the translation for the global healthcare. So in this way, because if you see the recent the Artemisinin, the scientist from Chinese, UU2, she got a Nobel Prize. So it is not that she got Nobel Prize for the, her overnight research work. So she was working since almost 30 to 40 years in this particular area. So one has to have, lot of patience, and one should work in deep in this particular area to achieve something. And recent COVID time also. So repurposing of drug was, mentioned everywhere. Repurposing of drugs means drugs already which are there, which are existed from the herbal origin, have been utilized, reutilized for the repurposing. So many drugs have come into action to treat, COVID, and majority of them have successful, and even WHO has mentioned few of them. So it has a lot of, weightage in these herbal medicines. Only thing is that we should identify in proper way, and we should develop a good number of authentic protocols to attract financial assistance from different national and international funding agencies, because research is very costly of late. We need to have some funds, financial assistance from different funding agencies, and to tap those funding opportunities, so we have to work in teams. So I once again invite all the faculty members attending this, you join hands with us, and not only to do research, also to prepare some good research proposal to attract funding opportunities. Because if you see, Indian, funding agencies are plenty, so they provide financial assistance for the principal investigators who carry good biodata, at least few publications in the thrust area wherein we are asking for the financial assistance. So first we should work on some small projects, try to publish in good indexing journals, and if you have 4 or 5 publications in the your biodata, and definitely funding agency will believe you, and they provide financial assistance, and that is how research can be carry forward. So without money it is very difficult to do quality research, and academic institutions cannot afford on particular project 20 lakhs 30 lakhs to carry out all the objectives which are mentioned in the project. So we have to have some financial assistance from national and international funding agencies. For that, we need to develop good research protocols wherein there is a need for such research, that we should identify appropriate thrust area. Then in that, the protocol has to be developed and funds can be attracted. Because other day I was in one of the meetings, online meetings. So there were quite a good number of evaluators who normally evaluate the project submitted to DST, Department of Science and Technology, and Department of Biotechnology. So they see the credibility of the institute and credibility of the principal investigator. So second is your concept note and all, because anytime they can change some of the objectives and all during discussions and all. But whether if financial assistance is provided to the principal investigator or that particular institute, whether they can able to complete the project or not, the infrastructure, sufficient infrastructure is available in the institute or not, sufficient knowledge in the area of thrust in the research principal investigator has or not, that they see. Then they come to the concept note and all. Of course that is also very important, but the concept note and during the progress report presentation and all, always these things can be modified by the evaluator. The suggestions can be given by the evaluator to the principal investigator. But financial assistance, one will get good number of research publications in that area, and also college should be accredited by NBA, NAC, or the facilities also, some of the facilities, basic facilities, the college should have. So everything will start from scratch, like writing and doing some small research collaborations with KLE colleges of pharmacies at Bangalore, Hubli, and Belgaum. You can join hands and take use of these all facilities available over here, and start with small projects, and you get published in reputed journal. And later you can join hands with writing research proposals. That is how, some small research has to be done initially, and you need to generate some pilot results, and these results needs to be shown to the public, published into good journal. Then that is how people believe on your credibility and research activities. So I once again invite all the faculties who all are attending here, and of course on the theme, lot many speakers have been identified by the organizers, both from industry and academia. They are going to talk in depth about the on the theme of this FDP. So I'm not going to go into details of the theme, and a good number of speakers have been identified, and all the areas have been covered over here. And only my interest is to do some good collaborative research with the faculty members attending this FDP virtually. And I congratulate principal and coordinator, co-coordinator, and HOD, senior professors, by arranging this wonderful 5 days faculty development program very meticulously. And also thank KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubballi, for inviting me as a guest of honor on this occasion. And I also thank all the delegates, the faculty members attending this 5 days FDP. And I wish the FDP grand success. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your ever inspiring words. It's a moment of joy to have with us Dr. MS Ganachari, sir. Sir, I request you to speak a few words.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, very clear.
Yeah, good morning. And today's guest and guest of honors, both Dr. Sunil as well as Dr. Bannappa, and all my colleagues at Hubballi. I wish you all the best for this Atal program, FDP program funded by AICTE. As in the last FDP I spoke, and it's one of the unique occasion. Very few professionals have got this opportunities where government is funding. Unlike when I see my health science institution with maybe nursing, physiotherapy, or any other colleges, hardly I see anybody, any agency is going to fund such type of activities. All pharmacy teachers are privileged. Please take the best use of all those things. And thank for online, we can get the best of the best speakers where they can spare their valuable time and their intellectual thinkings. And it is a win-win for all the teachers who take this an opportunity to learn, to upgrade their skills, upgrade their knowledge, consolidate their understanding with the profession. So next couple of days, whatever things are there, as Dr. Sunil was mentioning, good programs have been roped in. So take the advantage of all those things and try to update yourself. As per the faculty development program is concerned, we all know that we are lifelong learners. Somewhere mid of 90s or little late 90s, we are in the puzzle saying that when I want to say I want to be a lifelong learner, from where should I learn? How should I learn? And who is going to teach us? Since then, AICTE has been come into the picture, and they started supporting all the teachers to empower with them with all the latest knowledge and the skills. That's how QIP was started with the AICTE. Then when QIPs were given to certain centers across the countries, but people, when they started understanding that why only QIP centers, they could do conduct regularly, they wanted to conduct individually. And individually, AICTE had floated the request, this one. All the colleges have applied and they've been generously funded. Of course, we should have to keep on record the funding received from the AICTE. as well as the efforts made by the individual teachers who made an effort to write the proposal, seek the funding. And finally, we are here to be the part of this type of the Atal program. As yesterday, Belgaum College also inaugurated one Atal program. So all these are basically to empower our teachers. A very few or a very small piece of information for all my teachers. Colleagues, you're all privileged people. Government is funding money. Institutions are training you free of cost. All the resource persons are sharing their intellectual knowledges. What else you want? Only thing what we expect is that take the best use of all those things, transfer this knowledge and skills to our upcoming graduates or upcoming pharmacists, educate them. Whenever you take class, you should have to spare at least 5 to 10 minutes of the knowledge what you have gained and earned. It's not just typically taking the classes of as per the syllabus or curriculum. 5 minutes is spare yourself. What is happening latest in cognosy? What is happening latest in pharmacy? What are the new rules? What are new guidances? Until as you share your knowledge and skills apart from your curriculum, then it becomes as all these conference and workshops will be, the whole purpose will be defeated. I know as a teachers, we can keep on speaking, keep on talking, but nevertheless, without disturbing your schedule program and all those things, I thank the principal of Hubballi College and his entire team request me to come. I thank all the people at Hubballi and I congratulate both the guest and guest of honor, Sunil and Banappa, to inaugurate this beautiful Atal program, FDP program. I wish you all the best for the participants as well as the organizers. And I thank for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request with pleasure our chief guest, Dr. Banappa Ungar, sir, to address the audience.
Morning, madam. Madam. Is it audible to you all? Madam?
No, you are not audible, Banappa. I think you can.
Yes, sir, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir.
If the bandwidth is slow, you can just put off your video.
The other one. Yes, sir. Yes.
Initially, for a few minutes, you can put off your video and then you can start.
Yes, sir. Is it audible now, sir?
Not very clear.
Sorry for the interruption, sir. Just a minute. I'll join from my computer. Hope now it is audible, sir.
A little better.
It's audible now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I'll just leave from my.
No, you have muted yourself.
Banappa, put off your video.
Yes, sir. I hope now it is okay, sir.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. And sorry for this interruption. Respected my teachers, Dr. Ganachari sir, Dr. Jalalpure sir, and Manjunath sir, Asan Pasya sir, everyone. Indeed, it is a pleasure to be there in this August gathering of today's function, inaugural function of this FDP. My sincere thanks to this organizing team for extending this invitation to me. It's my, I always say that it is a homecoming experience. I cherish my memories of association with KLE College of Pharmacy, both Belgaum and Hubli, as a student, as a faculty over there. I'm a proud alumni of this KLE, which has given opportunity and a platform for many of people like me to cherish their goals, to achieve their career goals. With this Thanksgiving, coming to this FDP, It's indeed one of the best tailored program I can say in these days which I have witnessed. The theme which is chosen, translating pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare systems. It is the need of the hour today. The traditional system of medicine, wherein pharmacognosy is a common platform for all these traditional systems of medicine, be it at Ayurveda, be it homeopathy, or even that non-codified systems of medicines which are being practiced across the country. There is a lot of opportunity for the researchers to catch up those leads, hints you can say. So that can be translated into a knowledge, traditional knowledge into products and the technologies and solutions for the healthcare systems. So it is a plural here, that healthcare systems. Again, I am very much happy that we are not only concentrating any one system, both the codified and non-codified systems should be taken into consideration. And we, as a pharmacognosist, as a pharmacist, we have a lot of opportunity to do research in that and develop these solutions. It's a timely and a well thought program, and each one of this topic in this program which I have gone through is well chosen. It's the need of the hour, as I said, and the speakers which are chosen for these to talk about all these topics, they're also wonderfully selected. I can say they are best fit to meet these objectives of this program. The resource persons are from the different background. I mean, from the industry, from the academia, and also from the research institutions. There's a premier research institutions like CSIR and other well-known, reputed universities, and they are all accomplished researchers. So I'm sure that the participants will enjoy and they'll get benefited definitely. As our Honorable Jalalpure sir has rightly mentioned in his brief deliberations before me, he has given a comprehensive overview of this role of this pharmacist. I completely agree with him. It's the time to come together, work together, and it is the era of a collaboration. He has rightly mentioned that in earlier days, in spite of all those limitations, researchers have achieved a lot. So now we have everything there available with all of us. So it is the time that just to collaborate and use the facilities, expertise, and together we can win. That is the message he has given. I am really happy with the note which he has given, and I completely agree with him. And I request this everyone to make a note of it and work on this message given by Jalalpure sir. And he has dealt all the topics which he has not, nothing left for me to speak on those things. In addition to him, Dr. Ganachari sir has given insight, very briefly he has given insight about this need as well as the avenues of lifelong learning, which is the essence of our the growth and continuation of this progress. Otherwise, we will perish. So with that, he has given the very clear message about the need for this lifelong learning and these avenues which are available, online platforms, FDPs. No, these are nowadays the teachers are getting benefited, as he rightly mentioned. Earlier, we used to pay and go here and there. Now we have an opportunity to attend from our home, wherever we are. So I request that so for the participants to make best use of this. The topic is, the theme is wonderfully chosen, and all the resource persons are wonderful researchers and the teachers. I'm sure that the participants are definitely going to benefit. And again, I thank the organizing team, the management for inviting, giving an opportunity for me to be with this August gathering. With this, I say once again, a thank you to you all, and I request the participants to concentrate on those the lectures and take a benefit of it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We have the opportunity to have with us Dr. Raman Dung, sir, Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Bangalore. Sir, I request you to speak a few words.
Hello. Yeah, friends, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Dr. Swami sir and the team. It's a delight to talk on this beautiful, wonderfully arranged Atal FDP. What I would like to say, being a COVID warrior, that these things exist from the very beginning. The traditional knowledge is very much there, and all of us as scientists know that it is important to relate it to the science, or else the outcomes are not justified. There are challenges in terms of developing reference standards. There are challenges in so many thrust areas where we need to concentrate and relate it to science. Whether it is Patanjali or whether it is Himalaya Drug Company or Dabur, many have come out with substitutes which had antioxidants or things to check on to the major pandemic that broke in the modern era, COVID. So we should appreciate a simple component as haldi was very beneficial. The other day I was seeing KBC, Amitabh Bachchan himself told that during his illness, when he was admitted of lack of breathlessness and things like that, so he was given turmeric water. So we have things at home. There is a home kitchen which has a lot of medicinal value. So Swami sir, it's a good attempt to see that this tradition is relating directly to the science, because science is what is required for making things justified. They are required to go ahead. There were times when I know there was no GMP also for these kind of formulations. Now we are advanced. We are even following ICH. We need to go to clinical trials and relate much, much higher. World is looking at India as pharma of the world. So we have to satisfy all. And it is the need of the hour also. So good luck to the participants, and thank you organizers for inviting me. And it was wonderful hearing Jalalpur sir, Ganachari sir, and the chief guest. It's going to be a wonderful session. I will be attending. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I request our eminent speaker, Dr. Ladda, who has joined us, to please speak a few words.
Hello.
So you're
Hello.
audible.
Hello, is it to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can
well,
say
I
a few
think,
words on this inaugural program.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been sorry for the goof from my side, actually. However, well, being an inauguration function and being a FDP, I think these kind of attempts are definitely a welcome attempts for all of us to learn something from each one of us, because I think knowledge, which is something actually everybody has it and everybody has something to contribute. And I think together, if you work, actually, definitely we can take the matter forward in a very scientific way. And such kind of programs will definitely help all of us, not just for the participant, but those who are also been, called actually as a resource person. They also learn a lot. So it is not only the faculty who is attending, they only learn, but it's experience for all of us to learn. And definitely this kind of seminars do help. I don't have much to say, but definitely since I'll be starting the session, so probably I'll be speaking a lot about the subject matter as such. And once again, I extend my best wishes for the FDP and for all the participants to carry something from here in terms of the knowledge which they can practice during their curriculum. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We look forward to your session today. I request Dr. Harsha ma'am to please speak a few words on this inaugural event.
So good morning, everyone. And I really want to thank the organizers for having FDP at this point of time. And it's a very it is going to be a very, as Dr. Ladha sir has just said, like it's going to be a journey for learning for both the speakers and as well as for all the attendees. And it's a way, and as just Ungar said, also said, that India being the rich source of, like we have all the sources available, and we can utilize those sources in our day-to-day life, as well as to see the opportunities which are there in the future, and also the challenges how to overcome, especially having all the important medicinal plants and drugs which are available in India, how to utilize them. So I think it's going to be a wonderful journey for learning, and also um, of utilization of the sources that are available, both for joint collaborations like in projects, and also for for patenting what is already our right as Indians. We have turmeric which is being sold in US so much. Even the ginger powder is being sold as a nutraceutical, and it's in high in demand. So how can we utilize those sources by utilizing the knowledge, the wealth, the traditional wealth that we have here in our country? So I think it's going to be a great learning. And thank you once again to all the organizers, the eminent speakers, everyone present here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request Salma ma'am to please speak a few words on this occasion?
Morning, everyone.
Morning,
Am I
ma'am.
audible?
Yes,
Actually,
ma'am.
I'm driving. I'm driving. I may not be able to contribute much. I'm very happy to be a part of this FDP, and I thank the organizers, especially Dr. Hassan, to include me. I want to put my views about translating the knowledge of pharmacognosy into the healthcare system. So I think the topic that I choose was how to maintain the quality consistency of the herbs, because these herbs, even though they are so popular, we are not able to do clinical trials, include it in our system. So we have to be aware of, even though we are acknowledging that drugs are so useful, traditional drugs are so useful, everybody acknowledges, but then the problem is, and of course, I am not really very much involved in research at present, but then we have so many modern methods of evaluation, which I want all the young pharmacognosists to start utilizing these modern facilities. As Dr. Jalalpuri was telling, that KLE has so many facilities available. Of course, many colleges, many universities, many institutions have. We have to learn to utilize these modern methods and do the quality control of the system, so that it will be recognized even more. Even though it is recognized, it is put into, in India especially, it is put into the hospitals. I think we see every hospital is having the natural therapy center. But then if we are able to maintain the quality of these herbal drugs, maintain the quality consistency, we will of course be the leaders in this. And I'm going to introduce a term called clinical pharmacognosist. That is, when you want to translate the pharmacognosy into clinical practice. So you have clinical pharmacy plus pharmacognosy, how they will be able to integrate and able to make this pharmacognosy or traditional medicine or herbal preparations more useful. So we have a term called clinical pharmacognosist, which will be translating the knowledge into the clinical pharmacy, into the therapeutics, so that these herbs will be very useful. So with these words, I think I'm very, very happy. I congratulate the KLE College, all the organizers, Dr. Hassan, and a interesting forum for FDP, which is the need of the hour now. And I'm sure all the young pharmacognicists will be able to benefit from that. And I'm also going to, I'll hopefully attend all the sessions so that even my knowledge will increase. Was I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam.
Okay. Thank you so much. I look forward to listening to all the lectures.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request respected Principal Dr. Vishwanath Swami, sir, to give his presidential remarks.
Good morning. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Bannappa S. Ungair, Honorable Guest of Honor, Dr. S.S. Jalalpure sir, Principal, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi, and invitees, Dr. Ganachari sir, my mentor, guru, and well-wisher of all the institutions, Dean, Professor, and Head Department of Pharmacy Practice, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi, and Principal Ramandang sir, KLE College of Pharmacy, Bangalore, and eminent speakers, Dr. Ladda sir, and Arsha madam, and as well as Salma madam. Coordinator of Atal FDP program, Dr. H.N. Sholapur, and co-coordinator, Dr. F.S. Dasankopa, and organizing team, Professor Head Department of Pharmacognosy, Dr. K.P. Manjunath sir, Professor R.V. Kharadi, and Dr. K.S. Sakki madam, my dear delegates and faculty members. It is an honor and pride to give a president remarks on this August inaugural function. AICT Training and Learning Academy sponsored 5 days online faculty development program scheduled from 23 to 27 November 21. I take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. H.N. Sholapur and co-coordinator Dr. F.S. Dasankopa and organizing team for meticulously designing the scientific session, which will enable the participant to upgrade the knowledge and skill in the field of pharmacognosy and healthcare system. As briefed by Dr. H.N. Sholapur, around 150 delegates have been registered from reputed pharmacy institutions throughout the India. In 2021-22, Atal has planned to conduct 1,492 FDP and to train more than 2 lakh faculty members from various disciplines of pharmacy, engineering, life skills, etc. I feel proud to inform that our institution, KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli, is conducting second FDP program. Recently, we have conducted one FDP program from 8th to 12th November 21. We have received an overwhelming response both from delegates and resource persons. My sincere gratitude to Atal for giving an opportunity to conduct this event. The translating of pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare system. The origin of medicinal plants has been since a time immemorial. Use of plants as a medicine started giving an importance in long back. In last 2 decades, they witnessed a drastic revival in use and acceptance of phytomedicine as a major source of primary healthcare. WHO submission is also encouraging the discovery and development of lead drug from plant formulation, which are believed to be effective and safe. Phytotherapy has continued to play a significant role in prevention and treatment of diseases. Interestingly, more than 80% of global population has started adopting a phytotherapy as a basic source of maintaining a good health condition. Thus, by translating the pharmacognosy knowledge into healthcare system will be a resource for and useful for treatment against a range of diseases. In near future, phytomedicine to be adopted into a national healthcare system in many countries. I am very much confident that with eminent speakers from academy and industry from the field of pharmacognosy, the 5 days online FDP program will meet its requirements and objectives. I will wish all the delegates a knowledgeable experience at KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli. I thank all the invitees, resource persons, and delegates for attending this function virtually. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Fatima to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all. A graceful and a warm morning to our most beloved guest, worthy resource persons and most beloved delegates. It's my privilege and honor to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. Myself, Dr. F.S. Dasan Koppa, co-coordinator of this virtual Airtel FDP. On behalf of KLE College of Pharmacy, I take this opportunity to extend a gratitude to AICTE Training and Learning Academy for sponsoring this FDP to be organized at our institution. I extend a gratitude to guest of honor, Professor Dr. Sunil Jalalpure sir, Principal KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi, who spared his valuable time and graced this occasion. My heartfelt gratitude to Chief Guest Dr. Banappa sir, Scientist E, ICMR, National Institute of Traditional Medicines, Belgavi, Karnataka, for gracing this occasion. I also thank Ganachari sir, Salma madam, Ladda sir, and Harsha madam, who spared their valuable time and graced this occasion. I specifically thank our beloved principal and convener of the workshop, Professor Dr. H.M. Vishwanath Swami sir, who has been a backbone of this event and all his support to conduct this program. My special thanks to Atal team, Professor Anil D. Shastrabuddhe, Chairman, Professor M.P. Punyaji, Vice Chairman, Professor Rajiv Kumarji, Member Secretary, and Dr. Amit Dattaji, Deputy Secretary, Deputy Director, and other eminent members, including the technical support team of Atal, for giving us an opportunity and guiding us constantly for conduct of this program. On behalf of our team, I specifically thank from bottom of my heart to Dr. Prabhakar Kore sir, Honorable Chancellor Kaher, Dr. Vivek Saoji sir, Chancellor Kaher, and Dr. V.A. Kotiwale sir, Registrar Kaher, Belgavi, for their constant encouragement and support. I express my gratitude to all the resource persons who were kind enough to accept our invitation and share their expertise at this platform. My special thanks to all the registered delegates for attending this function. I acknowledge my gratitude to Dr. K.S. Akki ma'am, Dr. R.V. Karadi sir, Dr. Honnalli sir, Dr. P.C. Gadat sir, Dr. S.P. Remat sir, for coordinating the inaugural function. I also extend my gratitude to all the faculty members for their cooperation and support to organize this program. I thank the very dedicated and dynamic coordinator of this program, Dr. H.N. Sholapur sir, who meticulously organized and shouldered this task for successful accomplishment. I thank the chairman for organizing committee, Dr. K.P. Manjunath sir, for making this event a successful one. I extend